Welcome back to Ball Knowledge. I am Sozo Mili, and the NBA is heating up right now. Yesterday was crazy. There were some incredible games. The Bucks happened to scrape past the Mavericks, which tells you where they are in the grand scheme of things. And I'm tired of saying Giannis needs help. I don't even know who to trade, but Kuzma stepped up big time yesterday. Kuzma 26 points, I believe he was on fire. But still, they need a second consistent person because the way the Bucks are going now, it's like okay, one day Ryan Rollins will step up as the second scorer, the next day it's gonna be Kuzma, then the third day is gonna be Bobby Portis. But there has to be a second guy because you're noticing now towards the end of the game, Giannis is losing his mind. The foul thing we already know is happening to Jokic as well. I've been looking at his games. They want to force these guys out of the small market into a big market or something like that, which I think is the most probable option. And now it's affecting the foul calls. So let's forget about the foul calls. They're not going to get as many foul calls, and they're not going to get the most important foul calls at the end of the game because they're trying to frustrate you. And it is working with Giannis at least towards the end of the game. You saw it at the Rockets game. He just lost his head. That's all. Like he basically lost his head, and he almost did the same thing yesterday. He shot an ill-advised three. Giannis, please. Seeing you wind up for a three is bad enough. Seeing you wind up for a three towards the end of the game, ah, that's how I feel. Please, can you just stop? Like, I don't know. He's taking, I don't want to say more threes. It's still low volume threes, but he's making, more of his threes now. And now the mid range has disappeared, bro. Just focus on the mid range. Like they're going to back off you. I know that's the whole point. You don't want them. You want them to be, to think twice and say, "Oh, should I back off or not?" And then you can drive most times. But bro, like a three at that point in the game, like you could have lost that game. And that's just smart basketball. Like sometimes I'm like, where's this? And that's the thing. He doesn't just need a second scorer. He needs a scorer that is just as smart or smarter than him. Because sometimes his athleticism, that's what he rolls back to when things get tough. That's what works. So you have to go back to what works. But when things get tough is when your head needs to come into play. That's when you need to calm the game down and say, okay, no. Let's do it this way. Let's get a better shot. Let's do it, let's put that guy, that guy's already in foul trouble, so let me get that guy. Like, sometimes his motto is just 120% the whole time, so he can't calm down and read the game the way he does earlier in the game. And look, everybody has their own flaw. Like, Jokic is not athletic, Embiid can't stay healthy. Everybody has their own flaw. But Giannis needs somebody else. Even if it's not somebody who can, at least, I know it has to be somebody who can get their bucket at any point in time. But it also has to be somebody who knows how to read the flow of the game, the pace of the game, and know that, okay, no. We need a wiser shot, or we need a Giannis shot, or we need my shot. You know what I mean? Like, that was like now watching them is just like biting your nails because it's like, man, are they gonna do something stupid? Even though it has to be said that they were down big in that game, they fought their way back and they won. But they could have thrown it away because see, right now Dallas is not a good team, and bad teams find a way to lose, just like good teams find a way to win. But that was one hell of a game. Now, moving over to the Detroit Pistons game, it was against the Wizards, but Cade Cunningham, he took a lot of shots. I get it. That was a ton of shots. But his mentality needs to be talked about because he just kept going, he kept attacking, he kept trying, he was missing and scoring, but he kept going. And look, for a young player right now, that kid is impressive. Like Cade Cunningham is extremely impressive. Extremely, like there's just something about the way he doesn't settle. Like, he won't just be taking threes. He will try the mid range. He will go to the basket. Like, he's not the new school Gen Z. No. This kid has something, and he is going to be special. Yes, sometimes it looks like it's forcing the issue, but bro, you're in Detroit. They haven't had anything good happen to them in years. You might as well take everything out of your bag and go as deep in that bag as you possibly can. But Cade Cunningham needs to be watched, man. The last 6 minutes of that game yesterday, oh, because he was like, look, win or lose is going to be on my terms. And that's what you need from your star player. That's what you need from your number one guy. Win or lose, let it be on my terms. Let it be on my terms. Bro, and with what Jalen Duran is doing now. Before when people were saying Giannis to Detroit, I was like, Detroit? But I mean, they did well yesterday, but maybe it might just be a fluke thing, or, they're just coming into their own. But no, 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 no. Kid is like, bro, I'm not even trying to wait. I don't want to wait for the keys to the East. I need that thing now. Which is crazy because Max is saying the same thing as far as guards go. So the East, even though it's still the weak East, it's still interesting to watch. Like it's revving up nicely. That's what I have to say. Guys, it's Ball Knowledge. I am Zozo Millie. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.